EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Carolina Panthers.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you're with us. That's the veteran Justin Tucker, ready to get this one started. Off we go from a rainy Charlotte. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
It's a gain of 20.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Buffalo.
It's a gain of 10.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
In motion, Shakir. He'll take this forward for about 5.
He was brought down by Trevin Wallace. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Panthers' 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
1st and goal, Buffalo.
It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Davis is in. Touchdown, Bills.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
On the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
On play action, Young. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. Well, we have a moment while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Let's go. 60 reps. Need old blue.
From the gun, it's Young. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. E.J. Johnson there to make the tackle. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Griffin. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
He's just late on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
Here we go. 33, yellow. 6, mega. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Black Ultra. Set, hut. 52 blue. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 16 yards. It's a Carolina 1st down.
Here we go, set.
Young going to give it to Brooks. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Down. Ready.
Now Young. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5.
10 black. Ready.
To throw, Young. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down. And this is where playing in the elements can really become a problem. These kickers practice all year in pretty much ideal conditions. So sometimes you got to approach these kicks a little bit different. He's just unable to connect.
Round 80.
They bring the tight end in motion. On 1st down, it's Allen. Open is Knox over the middle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
They don't waste any time capitalizing on their opponent's mistake, so they miss the field goal, you take the ball back. There's a lot of energy on the sideline. That's a big win for your defense. So what do you got to do? You got to go out there as an offense and get off to a fast start. And that's exactly what they're able to do on that 1st down play. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. On 2nd down, Allen. This one complete to Palmer. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2 as they come up now on 3rd and 7. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for a Bills 1st down.
1st down, Buffalo.
Middle.
Now Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll run the draw with Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I don't mind the play call, Mike. We've seen him on this possession have a lot of success through the air. So now you try to change it up and think the defense is selling out to stop the pass. Just try to sneak a draw in there.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. What a critical flag. Roughing the passer, it sets up 1st and goal. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. Allen going to give it to Cook. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you have any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
He pulls it in around the 5.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
Passes kick is good. And the Bills will open up a 9-0 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
We got that cheat code offense.
Set. Ready.
The good play action with Young. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
A run out of the gun with Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
It is 3rd and 10.
Here we go. 50, green. Red, yellow. Hut.
To throw is Young. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
That's good.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
We give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. So, a pair of 1st downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Smash. Yellow. 22. Set.
Here's Young to throw. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49.
A 2nd down throw for Young. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run it with Brooks. They'll be brought down at the 37, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
7-yard gain. That's another
Striker,
Panthers
3-3.
first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard
Practice,
line.
6. 7.
On first down is Young. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jonathan Brooks out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
15 yards. That's good for a Panthers first down.
Ready.
Young to throw on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 22.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Black, net, Edo, blue. Hut.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. A throw, left side, caught by Sanders. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Oh, and he pushed it. Something looked off with the snap, and he has missed it. The kick, no good. And this stays a 2-score game.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the 2nd half. Horn now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Pass to the receiver, Horn. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
There's 2 big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike, is the first one, how do they operate on 3rd down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here, the ability to be on time and accurate through contact. That's what separates the good ones from the rest, and that was a big-time throw right there. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Set. Ready. Set. Hut.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot. Then there's a medium zone option. And then the last resort is just pick up the 1st down with something underneath. and get that fresh set of down. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down.
That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4.
Come on, set. Black 40. Set.
Now Young. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go, set. Set.
To throw is Young. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
Hunting time for the Panthers. Set to kick this one away. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, here is Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
4th down.
The Bills bringing on the punt team.
Punt formation for the Bills.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
At their own 16-yard line.
Down. Ready.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. They're set up the screen here to Hubbard. And mark him down up beyond the 30. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Here we go. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going for them.
And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
To return is Johnson. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. In motion, Shakir. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
319.
Putting the tight end in motion. Allen will give this to Davis. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
He'll drop this underneath to Cook. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And the Bills' first down.
56, 56.
Here's a handoff to Cook. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
The ball carrier. Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
They'll break the huddle.
5.
It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That is caught. To the goal line and in. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Panthers nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Horn now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Mike, ready. Left set.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That's downfield. He's got Sanders, the tight end. A gain there of 27 yards.
Hustle.
That's good.
Right,
First down.
Ball red.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
there, but it falls incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Okay, break.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 45, wide. Set, cut.
Back to the air, it's Young. Here comes the screen to Brooks. This one could be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
24, Jonathan
3rd
Brooks.
and long.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
Green jack. Hut, hut.
Now Young. That's taken in by McMillan. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
It's 4th down.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Here we go, here we go. Red, 38.
They'll go. Young. He's got a man. That's McMillan. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
And the Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Hut, hut.
Here's Young. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Let's go. 60 red. Ready?
On 2nd down, Young. The catch made by McMillan. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Ready?
Here's Young to throw. That one is caught by Campbell. And he's close to another 1st down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Ready?
Look at play action with Young. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score. Game on. Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Panthers. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Big moment coming up for the Panthers as they will go for 2.
Ready?
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hut.
Young. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. Good coverage by the kicking team. It's out of bounds, shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Middle.
On the handoff, this is Cook. Running very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. Allen working from the pistol. Short pass taken in by Knox. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. From the gun, Josh Allen. He's got that complete to Knox. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. The Bills bringing on their punting unit as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds.
37-yard line.
Red, side 50, green. Set.
On first down is Young. That's to the receiver, Horn. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
It's a gain of 10. That's good for a Carolina Panther.
Young to throw on first down. That'll be swung out wide to Brooks. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 21-yard line.
Give inside, it's Brooks. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
A gain of 2.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
32. Set, cut.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. The Bills have got it. He gets free to the 20. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaways. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Horn now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, ready? Slide boost. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Young. He's going to air this one out. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Tre'Davious White on the coverage.
Field flat. Here we go, set. Black, 95. Drill green. Ready.
Now Young. He's going to try it here again. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Tetairoa McMillan was the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
Blaster, six. Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue. Hut.
Back to throw. Young. This one complete to Campbell. A pickup of 12 yards. It's a Carolina 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To throw is Young. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience. 3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
Broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback
into space. And he will go all the way. Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Carolina. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Cook gets it out of the pistol. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards on that play. 1st down, Buffalo.
1st down, Bills.
Monday. Round 80.
Once again, it's Cook. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another 1st down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
go.
A run up the middle with Cook. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Loss of 2.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
319. It's up.
He'll run. It's Davis. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
So a road win here for the Bills. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from